Moin Leute! This time I'm in Groningen with a startup taxi in the Netherlands. I wanted to know how is it going on here with startups, and I'm happy to have Robert here in the startup taxi. He will tell us about digital receipts. So if you go to a supermarket, you don't need a paper receipt anymore.
Hey, good afternoon.
Moin Robert.
André, how are you doing?
Hi, great. How are you? Guten Tag.
Yeah, guten Tag. Lovely car.
Guten Tag. Thank you. What means thank you in Dutch?
Yeah, dankjewel.
Thank you?
Dankjewel.
Dankjewel. Okay, good. So this place here, just to have a little idea from you, is really a startup co-working space or a factory for startups, right?
Yeah, so it used to be a newspaper factory. So it's a funny thing actually, they were the largest paper distributor of this part of the country. So they produced newspapers here, but as you know, newspapers, nobody reads them anymore. So
you don't have a newspaper at home?
No, I don't. Do you?
Yeah, no, and even none of my friends have a newspaper. But I think the newspapers itself, they won't realize that time is over.
Yeah, correct. So they're kind of bankrupt, so that's why half the building was empty. So now decided to create a startup environment here.
Does it have a name? Is it Quadrat?
Yeah, Quadrat is the name.
Quadrat means square.
Yeah, square.
Quadrat. It's a similar word in Germany. Ja, du weißt auch, wie es auf Deutsch heißt, ne?
Ja, Deutsch ist einfach, ja.
Ah, ja, ich hab schon, ich weiß noch nicht, du sprichst auch ein bisschen Deutsch, ne? Ja.
Nimwegen. Meine Eltern leben da.
Und dann, wenn man an der Grenze aufwächst, dann lernt man beides, oder?
Ja, immer die Deutsche. Kommen so Ferien feiern.
You think that paper receipts are outdated, right?
Yep.
In supermarkets.
Definitely. Yeah, and still we have this dream or this mission to get rid of the paper receipts. And with Klippa, we save business a lot of time. We help people a lot with their administration. It's a really nice product, but still it's not really a solution to a problem, because the real solution is just get rid of the paper receipts. Just make sure they don't come out of the printers anymore. I think we started the company with 6 guys. We knew each other from studies and also from living in the city, and they're all really smart guys. Like they are the smartest guys I know, and I really feel fortunate to work with them.
You've never worked for a paid job in a company, right?
Okay, yeah, true.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe when I was young in a factory or something,
yes,
like when I was 16.
But that's different. But I think this is really, how to say, you're really convinced of your idea because you've studied. What did you study? Information
science.
Wow. So you can get a really well-paid job, right? So you can say that you're so convinced in that you miss that money you could earn. So you could have a really nice company car, can have all these benefits and a good salary, you can go on holiday to the Caribbean islands and whatever.
Yeah.
What maybe your friends are doing like this, right?
Yeah.
Some of your friends. So why did you choose to make it different and to lose all this what I just mentioned?
Yeah, it's because I believe in what we do. I just believe that we can build our own company and really do something good for the environment, but also for everybody. Because I hate paper receipts. I know everybody hates paper receipts, and I can think we can make a difference. Because if we're gonna wait for banks to do it, if we're gonna wait for big corporates to do it, they're not gonna change anything. So I just want to take matters into my own hands and just change something, change the future. And it's also a lot of fun to just work with my best friends every day, to sit in the office and work with them all day.
Do you earn money with Klippa right now or Digibon?
Yeah, so we all have a basic salary. We all have the same salary actually, like the minimum that's required to pay our bills and to also go on holiday. Yeah. But like it's basic, but it's fun because we're going to pass my house. It's over there. It's a really basic house.
Ah, where you live with your co-founders?
No, I live by myself.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's my house, but
that's affordable to live by your own with the salary you have.
Yeah.
Now. Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the story about the house?
That's not really a story, but it's like this is like quite far from the city center. Not quite far. It's quite a cheap area. But so I can afford to live by myself. Yeah, it's behind this building. So this building and behind it, the other side.
Ah, right. Yeah. Okay. I'll come back to the well-paid IT job. You could afford maybe a really good flat in the city center, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would that make me happier? I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm asking these questions because I think it's important also for the people who watch us here driving around, because I think many people are in those jobs and think about, should I quit and do the same like Robert, for example?
Yeah. So it's always everybody should make their own decisions. We also have one of the co-founders of our company. He quit his job because he thought another future for him might be better. So he chose to do another job. That's fine. Everybody can make their own decisions. But I believe in the idea that we have, and I believe in the people that we have. And yeah, the only way to make it work is just work really hard every day. And if it doesn't work out, well, anyway, we had fun. So I'll show the camera. So it's like the classic shack, you know, when you win prizes.
That's a lot for a prize.
Yeah, that's quite a lot. So we were really happy to win, but also it gives a lot of what do you call it, like PR. But it's also really good for the environment. That's what this bank sees, that we save tons and tons of paper receipts, but also toxic waste and also oil and water that get wasted because of paper receipts. So they acknowledge it, and that's why we won the prize.
So your bank account is not empty. You got funded, you got the prize, and you got revenue from Klippa.
Yep. Yeah. Correct. I was surprised in Germany that still, like, even in big supermarkets, you cannot pay by card. You have to pay in cash, and they even give you the 1 and 2 cents back. Because I think in the Netherlands we stopped using the 1 and 2 cents. I think after half a year that we had the euro.
You don't use them anymore?
No, we don't use them.
Wow, that's interesting. In Germany we use them every day.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
Yeah.
Here you see so many innovations with I know, paying by your phone, paying with cashless by card. I don't know, have these loyalty cards digitally. I think in Germany still
we are a bit old-fashioned when it comes to payment.
Yeah, but also I think it comes down to like being really keen on your privacy.
Yes,
it's a really important thing for Germans.
Yes. Cool.
So this is the first time startup taxi is abroad.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the first.
You're
abroad.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. Yeah.
Cool.
Ah, no. I had one special episode in Thailand.
In Thailand?
Yeah, so sorry for disappointing you. Also, I have to say, in Thailand, it was not this car. I had a rental car from there.
Okay.
So you're right. It's the first time startup taxi abroad. The real startup taxi.
Real startup taxi.
The real startup taxi, the old one, the 30 years old thing, right? Mm-hmm. So, and then you're the first with Digibon. That's true. What's your dream? What's your big goal with Digibon?
I think the mission is completed when you just go to another city in the Netherlands and then you never get a paper receipt anymore. And sometimes if you have competitors, it will speeden up the process of change. Because if like, for example, a big bank starts to, I don't know, help or like to do advertisement online, or on TV, saying that paper receipts have to be gone, then more people realize, oh, maybe this is something we should work on. And then we can find more partnerships with our solution, then it can help you grow even quicker. So competition is not always bad. I see it as a good thing.
Is there anything, a fail, where you would say that was not good?
The biggest fail was maybe to listen to others. It doesn't matter if it's customers or it's investors. People see the world differently than that you or we do. So we made the failure of letting others convince us of creating another solution or creating a different product. So we believed in something, for example, digital receipt, and then someone else said no, that's way too early, or your solution's not good, and then make something else. And I think the failure was to believe them. I think if you're convinced that something is good and you think that it makes a good change, you should just continue doing that and don't like change your path because 1 or 2 persons say so.
And what did you do because they said so?
For example, putting digital receipt on hold for a couple of years. That we said like 5 years ago, it's too early. Let's stop doing it and do something else.
Yeah.
If I think of it right now, maybe we should have just continued our dream of the digital receipt just for 5 years straight on. Maybe earn less money.
Without the workaround with the scanning bon.
Maybe, yeah. But I think that the thing I've learned is that you always have to listen to what you believe yourself and not to like change your path because one or two persons say it's a bad idea. Because eventually we're the one that's going to change the world. We're the one who's going to change anything. And the people who say like you're wrong, they're not going to change anything. Yeah, if you only look at, oh, this is stupid, that doesn't work, that will not work, this is not good, then you'll never change anything. That's a mentality you see a lot in companies, but that won't change anything. You need people who say like, I see that this is a good idea and I'm going for it, and people who believe in it should join me. And if you don't believe in me, then don't join.
Really motivational words at the end, Robert. Thank you so much for that.
My pleasure.
And for all of you watching here, if you're from the Netherlands, you can use both. You can use Klippa and Digibon. And if you're from Germany, you use Klippa. You scan your receipts from whatever shop you want to. And then you can be a happy person, spending not so many time with your receipts and all those stuff, right?
Correct.
Anything which I forgot?
No, it's perfect. Yeah, this is it.
Okay. Und damit sind wir raus. Bam!